Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Info and Thoughts video, because yes, finally the two kits for this quarter have been announced, and they are coming out on September 7th, just 2 days from now. It was kind of strange because at 11 o'clock they tweeted the thread and then it got deleted before I could fully read it, but now it's back. So they say, treat yourself to Zeralia's life of luxuriously modern furniture and sophisticated decor in the collaborated The Sims 4 Modern Luxe kit, and turn heads at the pool with colorful swimwear with the new Sims 4 Poolside Splash Kit available September 7th. And there is the little illustration. It's actually kind of cool how they tied the two kits together with it transitioning between them. The next post says, content creator and longtime simmer Zeralia helped us celebrate hard work with new elegant furniture that says, I made it, in the Sims 4 Modern Luxe kit available September 7th. That's cool, congratulations Zeralia on the collab. I'm glad that they are still collaborating with content creators for kits. And interestingly enough, she confirmed that the horizontal painting is actually a functional TV. I was confused about how this would actually work. Like, is it a new TV channel that's also available on all the regular TVs in addition to that painting? Or is it just a painting you click on to toggle a slideshow? But it's actually a TV that, when it's turned off, shows that painting. The Sims also tweets, turn heads at the pool with vibrant colors, trendy cuts, and playful patterns designed to complement all with the Sims 4 Poolside Splash Kit, also available September 7th. Now let's dive into the blog post that is linked in that thread. So there isn't too much worth highlighting. There is one extra screenshot of the Poolside kit, but they also did have a brief interview with Zeralia working on the Modern Luxe kit, and she does say that she drew inspiration from Black artists who showcase the luxurious lifestyle of Black individuals, so that ended up being her primary influence for this project. So in this screenshot we have some decorative pillows. I don't know why I completely forgot to point those out in the leaked cover art from yesterday, but I think that's probably going to be like most people's favorite object, just because it's like, okay, finally we have decorative pillows in the game, and then we can use move objects or the tool mod to move the pillows onto couches or beds or chairs, just wherever we want. So that is really interesting. Then we have the two pieces of wall art, with the horizontal one behind Zeralia's self-sim being the functional TV. That is cool that they pulled that off. It reminds me of the Book Nook kit, where even though it's still not technically a gameplay kit, they are stretching it a little bit so that there is something more interesting at least than just mimic objects, basically. A lot of the other stuff we already saw in the cover art. There's the new chair, the new bed. I actually really like it in that color. The new end table, a dresser, wall shelves, and it looks like there's a sculpture that's writing that is new. Thankfully, the purse and perfume are a separate object, because I wasn't sure if they were fused to the vanity table or not, which, speaking of, can be seen in the background. And there is a new floor plan too, which I like. I love getting new floor plans because I don't think we have enough of those in the game. There is a new shelf, but I'm not sure how many of the things on it are fused to that object and how many of them are separate objects, if any. So there is a second screenshot from a press release that Amaz Sims got. I will link to their article in the video description below, but unfortunately it's in really bad quality. But here you go. So I immediately noticed there does seem to be a new vanity table that would work just like the one in Vintage Glamour stuff, because the Sim is doing that same animation of putting on their makeup in game. So I don't think that's good that they are taking a gameplay object like that. So I guess for those who don't have Vintage Glamour stuff, it's like sort of a gameplay kit, but not really. And especially when the packs that these objects are taken from already don't really have all that much to begin with, that makes it even worse. So I think Vintage Glamour stuff is worth less than it is now. There isn't that much else for me to point out here, except on the wall shelf there is a bust there, so I guess that's what we saw on the roadmap. And I do like that new ceiling light, at least from what I can tell with the quality. Oh, and maybe that curtain is new after all, because I don't think we have a base game curtain that looks the same as that. Now let's move on to the Poolside splash kit. So we do have some of the same sims we saw in the cover art. The sim that is most on the left, it's not the best angle to show that swimsuit off, to be honest, but from what I saw in the cover art, it does look pretty good. And then we have the guy just nervously looking into the pool and wearing the inner tube and the water wings, so that's in a different swatch with the donut theme. That's pretty cute. And then we do have the sim lying in the pool that we saw in the cover art, also with the same outfit but in a different swatch with the flamingo theme. It just looks so awkward to me that we don't have a new floating animation for it, but yeah, unfortunately that's just how it works. Then focusing on the sims in the back, starting with the red-haired sim, we have the new pair of sunglasses that we saw on the other sim as well, and a new bikini that looks pretty nice with the pattern. And we have a new pair of sandals, and it has an anklet attached to it, so that's neat. We haven't had that in the game before, though I do have like one separate accessory, but that is custom content. And then we have a guy wearing the Speedo with the exposed sides, so that's neat. Then the pink-haired sim on the right is wearing a new one-piece suit. I don't know, I don't feel too strongly about it. It would be nice if there were some pattern swatches too and not just the colors, but also wearing those same sandals with the anklet. Then we have a couple more sims on the right side, and we have this woman wearing this crisscross sort of swimsuit with a bit of a see-through mesh on the top. I don't know, it's not really a style that speaks to me personally, but she is wearing a new pair of sandals, and hers has a swan, it looks like, on it, so that's cute. And she also has a tattoo of a dolphin, I think? It's either a dolphin or a shark. It's hard to tell from the angle. I think that's new, but it has me second guessing. Last but not least, we have the sim on the right. Yeah, okay, that hairstyle was one in the game after all. It was just a little exaggerated on the cover art. Unfortunately, this is not the best angle because we already know that shirt is an open button one, but we can't see from the side like that. And the new pair of swim shorts, and also wearing the new sandals. Then we have this second screenshot from the blog post. I love this one. I think pretty much everything we can see the sims wearing is new. We have a nice pattern tank top on the guy on the left, and I think the bracelet is new. We're also getting rainbow painted nails, which is definitely not something I would have expected in a pool-themed DLC. And then we have the guy at the back. That's definitely a better angle of the open button shirt and the swim shorts that have the matching swatch. That's cool. And then we have the sim near the middle that's wearing sort of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like a bikini, but with a tied button shirt over it. So that's cool that we have that look. Looking forward to seeing all the swatches for that. There's a sim in the back in the hot tub. I think that sim is wearing a new swimsuit, but it's hard to tell because you can't see much of it. And then we have the sim in the middle, front and center. Yeah, definitely loving the ombre swatch on that. And then we have the guy wearing the exposed side Speedo. And hey, kids get something in this kit after all. Though I'm assuming it is only this outfit with the water wings and the inner tube. So it is good. The kids also get that. It's too bad the toddlers don't seem to be getting anything, but I can't say I'm surprised. So overall, with these two kits, I am a lot more excited for Poolside Splash because just like how with Symptomates, I really needed more sleepwear, especially like sexier varieties, and then that filled that niche for me. This is doing a very similar thing where it's like I really needed more variety in swimwear, and here it is. So yeah, I expect this to be one of my most used kits. With modern Luxe, it's just like when there were the two kits that came out at the same time, the Everyday Clutter and Pastel Pop, and then Pastel Pop was the collab with Plumbella. It's like, again, the collab one is the one that I don't like as much. That's so awkward, but still, I think there are some nice objects. I just think, again, like with Pastel Pop, it's not really so much my style, but also that it does remind me too much of vintage glamour stuff style, with the whole like Art Deco sort of looking objects for at least some of them. But that's basically all I have to say on that, so once again, the kits are releasing on both platforms on September 7th, and hopefully I'll have my review of them up on the 8th. Once again, my work schedule not working in my favor when it comes to these kit releases. I would love to just put a review of kits up on release day again, but I don't know if it's ever gonna happen again. It keeps happening when I work afternoons. And that wraps up another Sims Info and Thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts on these two kits so far. And there is a new update out, so I'll have a video on that too. And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!